Hi everyone, I am Mariam. Welcome to my channel Marfit. In this series of what I learned this week, I want to talk about diet, nutrition, fitness tips that I learned, and I want to share them with you. Today's topic is keto, the diet that I am currently on, and I want to talk about what is this diet, what are the macros for this diet, how can you benefit from this diet, and how this diet can make it easier for you to reach your goals. Let's get started. Keto is a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb diet. Our body has two main energy sources. One is glucose that comes from carb. The other is ketones that comes from fat. Ketones are these energy molecules produced by liver to replace glucose. When our body runs on ketones, it becomes efficient in burning fat, and our brain loves it. Keto uses ketones instead of glucose that will help to reduce blood sugar level and balance insulin level. In long term, this will result in less inflammation. So, chronically high blood sugar is linked to many diseases such as diabetes, age-related brain degeneration, cancer, metabolic syndrome, and so many other diseases. So the traditional keto diet was proposed to cure some of these brain-related injuries. It is very high in fat. The traditional is 75% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carb. But over the years, this keto diet has been modified, and research is supporting that you can eat more protein on this keto diet as long as you keep your carbs under 20 grams. So what is the difference between keto and low-carb diets such as Atkins? Atkins is very high in protein, low in fat, and low in carb, and very low-calorie diet. And it has different phases, and at the end, it starts introducing carb to your diet. But keto is very low carb, moderate protein, and high fat. So you have to keep your carbs under 20 grams in total, net and fiber altogether. So I want to clear this definition. Keto diet and ketosis states are different things. Maybe you can get to ketosis state by using another diet. So ketosis state is a state that your body is producing ketones and using fat instead of sugar. But keto diet is a diet that helps your body to get to that ketosis state. As I said, you may get there by using other tools and other diets. But keto diet makes it easier and faster, and I will explain it how. When you compare fat to sugar, fat is more satiated. It keeps you more full for a longer time. You don't crave that much food. But when you are on sugar-based diet, like high carb diet, you usually need to fuel your body every 2-3 hours. But on keto, because your body is so efficient at burning fat, if you don't give it food, it's just gonna start using your stored fat, and that's why it's easier to stay on this diet. So how much protein on keto diet? As I said, the traditional one is 75% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carbs. But the modified version that everybody, most of the athletes and doctors are using is 70% fat, 20 to 25% protein, and the remaining is carb. You can lower your carb as much as you can if you can do it. So many people that are newbie on this diet, they don't eat enough protein, and well, they start losing their hair after a month or so, and they wonder why. Well, if your body doesn't get what she is asking for, of course, she's gonna starve, and you're gonna lose your hair, and like your skin and nails are gonna look terrible. We have to differentiate between two macronutrition. We have energy macronutrition and structural macronutrition. Energy macronutrients are fat and carbs, and the structural macronutrition is protein. Protein is what we are made of, our muscles. If you don't eat enough protein, if your body doesn't get the vitamin, multi-minerals, and amino acids that she's asking for, of course, you're going to lose the muscle mass. If you lose the muscle mass, what's going to happen? You are slowing down your metabolism. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your metabolism up. If you slow your metabolism down, well, you have to eat every time, fewer calorie, and it's just, you're going to go crazy. Your body is going to starve. You don't want to do that. So make sure you are eating enough protein. So most of keto advocates, I guess all of them, they suggest 0.8 gram per pound of your mass body weight. You can calculate. So you have to eat at least that amount, even if you don't do any activity. If you are a very active person, your job is active, you are like coach, you are training very hard, you have to increase that amount of protein. So make sure you are doing that. So another important note on keto is keeping track of your electrolytes. You have to make sure that you are getting enough sodium, magnesium, and potassium. To make sure of that, you can add avocado to your meals. They are very rich in electrolytes, or you can get like supplements from GNC or other stores to add to your diet, and make sure that you keep yourself hydrated all the time. So how to start keto diet? I'm going to give you a list of food that you need to get rid of, and list of food that you want to use. The foods that we need to get rid of are foods that are high in sugar and carbs, such as rice, pasta, corn, grains, beans, potatoes, like high sugar fruits and sugar itself, and so many others that, if you read the labels and you look up the nutrition, you will see. You have to avoid them because we want to keep our carb less than 20 grams. And you want to replace all of them with leafy green vegetables, meat, chicken, turkey, eggs, avocados, crucifer vegetables such as broccoli or cauliflower, the dairies that are high in fat and low in sugar, and you can use avocado oil, coconut oil, and MCT oil, So we're gonna start from there. For the first week or like first few days, you can start just lowering your carb. If you are eating right now, let's say around 150 gram, just lower it to 100 gram or like 50 gram, and like gradually but slowly change it and lower it, and increase the fat. See how do you feel. See, like this will make your transition to keto way easier, and you're going to feel more comfortable, and also at the same time you're going to learn a lot about nutrition and diet and food. You want to get rid of all the processed foods that you have. Keto diet helps you to be very mindful about your food and eat real food, nutrition dense food, instead of some garbage industrial produced food. So you want to avoid those. So we're gonna do this let's say this keto diet challenge for month of October, starting from first day of October. As I said, just start slowly and replace your foods with better options. After a month, you can see how do you feel about this diet. If you want, you can keep it as a lifestyle or like customize it based on your needs. There are different versions of ketos, which I'm going to talk about them in the next episode. You can change keto based on your lifestyle and just keto as your main diet to go. Also, in the next episode, I want to cover some of the important topics that are very hot in keto, such as the amount of protein that you need to eat, if high protein is really bad. What about cholesterol? Like, what about saturated fat that you see, in the foods? What are the research about these, and if this will make keto diet healthy or unhealthy? We're going to talk about all of these in the next episode. Another important note that I want to remind you is that keto diet is not this magic bullet that's suddenly going to solve all your problems. You have to keep in mind that you have to eat real food, move often, add activity to your lifestyle, get a good sleep, and lower your stress level. All of these 5 factors work together. If you have a good diet and you are eating healthy food, you are moving often, you are controlling your stress level, and you are getting a good sleep, then you're gonna be happy and have a great lifestyle, and you're gonna get to your goals, and you're gonna have that awesome body that you want to achieve. So remember, all of them are tools. Based on your needs, you have to customize them. So please stay tuned. Leave me a comment if you have a question. I'm going to announce it on my Instagram and YouTube, the start of this keto diet challenge for October. If you have any questions, shoot me. I will answer, and I will try to guide you to the right direction. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.